So everyone said, well, not everyone, but a lot of people said they wanted to see some crafting videos, and this is kind of awkward in my kitchen here. But the piece I'm doing is something I need to stand up for because it's the height of it, and I just sometimes work better standing up. So this is the base, and it is a copy of the little, from Michael's, the little piece with the skull and the flowers around it. This is my take on it. Now, on the thumbnail, I will show the different things, so hopefully you know what I'm talking about. So, I'm out of breath. I've been running around trying to get everything together. So, I purchased an inexpensive candle holder, pillar candle holder, from, where did I get this one? I think the Dollar General. It was, I don't know because I removed the price tag, but I always purchase under $10 for those because I don't see the point in paying more. And it is actually, I believe this one was resin. It had like a weird coating, but I put about 3 or 4 coats of satin black spray paint on it. And then so I will be able to attach, oh, I also painted Dollar Tree skull, one of the large, for a whole $1. I painted it a couple of, probably about 3 coats also, because I wanted to do an all black piece. So, and I also had picked up these flowers from Michael's, I believe it was, and from Hobby Lobby, I picked up these little, like, what do you call them? Berries. I'm having trouble thinking. All right. So I've never done a craft video before, so please be patient with me. I also picked up these from the Dollar Tree. They're the little rings you can get. Little, what are they called? Little gifts you can give or whatever. For, what are those things called? Favors. That's it. Favors. So I have that. I also have some little things here. I also have these I purchased, ooh, man, I don't even know how long ago. I believe I got it from Dick Blick Art Supplies. They're metal. I got these to go on a wreath I was making at the time that I ended up not using it for. Now, some other options that I could do with this, which I picked up some Dollar Tree eyeballs and Walmart flowers. And in the center, they're made with a little opening. Here, there's a plastic piece. I open that up and put it in there. So I could also do something like this. And then I also have some little pumpkins that would work. So I have a number of things. There's some other skulls that if I wanted to put around the base, I could do that. And I also have some foam skulls that once I paint it, some of the paints come off. They don't look, I don't think they have enough detail. They might. Maybe if I just kept them white, they would look better. But glue gun. And this is my favorite Stronghold glue. I use it for all my, when I'm doing junk journals or anything. It's Fabri-Tac. Or sometimes it's Beacon 3-in-1. It'll work the same. It's very thick, and you have to wait till it gets down there. And always put the lid back on every time you use it, or else it'll start bubbling out at the top. Just a little note there. Maybe I'll remember. And I actually have forgot to bring over my wire cutters. I don't think I'm going to need them for that, though. So I think I'll be okay. If not, I'll have to pause the video. So I have this on high, ready to go. And hot glue will melt foam. We all know. I mean, I guess we all know. I know. And anyone who's done very many crafts with hot glue knows that the foam will melt. So this is why this comes in handy. And this will last. There's a lot of people doing them real quick because they want to do the, what's it called? Get it done fast for the tutorial. And this isn't really a tutorial or anything. I'm just showing what I did. And it's in my kitchen because I have good lighting up above and I can stand up once again. So if I repeat myself, please forgive me. Never done one of these before. So what I did was take some, one of the squares that you can buy at most any craft place. And I put one little square here to give it the outward because I need to be able to put the flowers in around it and have a lot of space for that. Now, you can buy them that are round already and cut into sections. Those work perfect for this size of a pillar holder. It's a 3-inch, I believe. And then, so My skull won't lay backward. I don't know if that's coming in good. Might have to put that up just a little bit. Hold on just a second. Let me lift that up just a little bit. So that the skull will fit proper like this and not lean. I cut a piece out like this. Now, what I'm going to do is kind of push it in to kind of form it in there a little bit. And I know you can't see it really, but I just feel like there's a little place there that it fits really nice and smoothly. So you need to get this glue ready, and it takes a second for it to come down. So it's always best kind of to leave it on its side sometimes so that it'll come down faster. And then I'm going to add some there and there where the skull is going to be. Now this glue doesn't dry immediately, but it also does dry enough quickly that you can usually get this to stick within a short amount of time. So I hold it on there, make sure it's on even where I want it. And yes, I'm pushing the skull down enough where it's kind of bending it a little bit, but I want a tight seal. Now if you want, you can add some hot glue there too, which it will probably melt, but sometimes you can catch it. If you put it along the edge, just put a little dot here, there, it will hold somewhat. But I really want this to last, so I'm not going to use that. It's for a quick, something quick, like I filled the base here with the fabric tack. And then I put a couple of little dots of hot glue on the edge here, the little rim part where that touched. So if it melted down into it, it still would be on the, still touching. And this is going to take a few minutes, I have a feeling, so I will probably try to fast forward through this. And if I don't, it's because either I couldn't figure out how to do it in a way I wanted to, or whatever. I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason. So I want this to go faster for you guys. I should have brought more glue over here too. It's over on the other counter. Add the hot glue in there, see if it'll kind of keep it down while so I can move on with this. I should have cut more out of the edges. Just hold it down still. Let's add some down here. Yeah, I need to get some more glue. Yep. All right. Well, that's not going to work till I get some more glue. That's not going to stay, so give me a second here, guys. I gotta grab some more glue sticks. They're right next to me here. I tried to get prepared, and then I still forgot stuff. Typical. I don't know why this feels like that. I don't know if it hasn't heated enough. This is a newer glue gun. See, that just came right back up. Why is this not working so well? Things not to do. Okay, that's good. Maybe that won't burn as bad. Okay. See, mistakes. As I burn my finger off, but I've done it so often that it's kind of normal for me. But I wanted to kind of understand, you know, getting this done a little quicker so y'all can see what it looks like, but I still want the stability of the forever glue. And honestly, if you want to change it later, all you have to do is pull this piece off or this piece off and change out that. I don't know if that's going to work yet. This is annoying. Oh, it's coming out better now. Something must have been glitching a while ago. Yes, it'll look messy, but once you get done, it won't be messy at all. And I got glue on the edge of his head. Dang it. I am not a professional, obviously. All right, stay on there, dude. I hope he stays. We shall see. I might have done this back piece too high still. But this can all be fixed as you add the floral pieces in. Yeah, I got glue there. I'll get that off. Did I take some off? Probably, but easy touch-ups, not a big deal. If it looks like you messed up, you probably didn't. Just adapt and overcome. Let's see here. This is not wanting to stay. I don't think I added enough of a, what do you call it, ledge there. So I'm going to kind of, let's see here. That's not going to work either. But as soon as I start putting the floral pieces in, it will adjust. This is exciting, isn't it? We're already 10 minutes, 11 minutes into this. So I'm going to have to do a lot of fast forwarding. There might be some music in the background. All right, there we go. Watch it fall off as soon as I... Is it going to fall? Is it still moving? I'm sure y'all can see it. I can't. All right, so now we have these flowers here, and I'm just going to pull them off. I try to work in the odd numbers because it's display or something. That's just what it works better than working. It's more pleasing to the eye aesthetically, working in odd numbers of things. Like if you're gonna make something together, put 3 of something, put 1 of something. Unless you're doing something symmetrical, of course, then you want everything to be symmetrical. Every single thing. Is that part of that? No. I can take that off. And also use the leaves if I want to. I do that too sometimes. I'm not gonna pull that off right now. All right. Now, let's see how this is gonna work. We're gonna put one there, there, or we could do one right in the center. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a lot more filler in this, I have a feeling. So, let me go find some more filler stuff. All right. I really don't want to take these apart and use them, but I might have to. So there's those. Then I thought, I know it's not going to be all black then, but this green here, I was going to use this for something else. But I'm hoping I can use these. And I do need the wire cutters that are sitting right here. To take these off so I can see if these are going to work. Put that down there. Okay, then we want to take that piece off. Yeah, I think this will fill in nicely. Okay, and I've got a bunch of, because I have 2 of those huge things there. I got, those came from Hobby Lobby. Now, and that did stay up there, but I feel like he's leaning. No, he looks good from the side. And yes, I will touch up that paint. No big deal. That's from getting paint or glue on it like a ding dong. So now I'm going to fill this in. Put a little bit of glue on here. And yes, it will melt it, but it does help. And then a little bit of this around this part. And then just stick it in here if it will go. I should have done it before. There we go. And just stick that in there. You just stick the little stem in there into the floral and then hold it until it sets. There's a lot of holding and waiting, which is probably why I should not do this unless I have a voiceover for it. All right, there's one. And do the same thing to the next one. Put this on first though. I said before, it's probably smarter to make the hole first, but I guess that's not how I roll. Doing the smart thing. It did not go into a hole, did it? Excuse my head being in the way. Okay. I'm going to continue to do this, and then we'll be right back. Okay. Now I have them stuck in. I did not stick them here because I needed to fill out this area, so I went up on the higher piece, the slanted piece, and put one on each side. And then these two are in the front, two in the front, which I wish I'd picked up another bundle, but I didn't realize I was gonna need it. So it's always better to pick up more than what you need. Hence the reason I have so much stuff, and I tried to be good this time and it bit me in the butt. So now I'm gonna move on to adding the other bits and pieces. So these will come in and fill in spots. Now I'd really like to get some, there was some black Spanish moss, but I think what I'll use to fill in the places is this here. Whenever I get done, I will use this. Comes in this bag, the moss collection. I'm not sure if I got this at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I want to say Hobby Lobby. They also sell them at Walmart, I believe. So there's that. Now if I wanted to, I could also add these in with it to give it another color. Just build it up. That's all I'm going to do, is keep building it up. And you notice I have these things, finger things, to protect my fingers from the hot glue. Yeah, don't wear them because they drive me nuts. So before I'm going to stick little pieces in. I'm not going to glue them yet, and see how they're going to lay and if I can make them work the way I want to. I don't like how that looks, so let's turn it around. That frames the head much better, so I would probably use it that way. Now I could stick that one there, kind of glue these together. No, I don't like gluing that, it doesn't look good. But yeah, so I'm gonna start filling these in around, and then I will glue them in the exact way that I did these flowers, with the Fabri-Tac and a tiny drop of hot glue to seal it quickly. And I'll be back. All right, so now I have the leaves in there. I don't know how well you can see it. They're all, and then we have this little area here that's still open. These are the areas where I can find spots to add the dangly berries. So let's see how those are gonna look. I'm gonna have to cut one off here. In the end, I might not even like it, so these are pretty long too, so I don't really know how I'm gonna like it. Is one shorter? Yes, there's a shorter one. And this is how they look. There's this big giant thing. I only buy the floral stuff from like Hobby Lobby or Michael's when it's at their 50% off. I refuse to spend that kind of money for what they want for some of them, unless it's half off. And you can get some really nice things. I have a whole bunch back when spring came around and Michael's had a really good sale. So let me find all these places here I need to add these at. So I go in and just kind of find a spot and make a hole. And then, as always, we add the glues. And this, I'm just going to add a whole bunch of this and hope it works, because this is heavy. And that's not going to work right now. Just shove it in there. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to cuss, I promise. Oh, yeah. And that's how I roll. Burn the crap out of myself. Hold it up till it's good and done, and if it isn't, then I have to go back and fix it, because that doesn't look like. So I'm gonna lay this down here and see with one of these pieces here if I could push it down farther. I think there's so many already in the way that it's harder to get that one in, and I might also, yeah, I don't like that. I'm pulling that back out, and I'm going to add the wire I cut off of one of the bats, if I could find that. I just had it in my hand. There, I cut this little wire off one of the bats when I was trying to see if I'd like it up there, but I didn't like how it looked at that time, so I need to wrap this. I guess I should put myself a little bit more up here. See if I can use the back side of these to mush that in there. And wrap it a couple of times so I have something to hang on to here that will poke in there better. Okay, that should work. And I'm going to add a little bit of this glue to hold that on forever, or at least until I decide to yank it off or cut it off. Okay. Put a little bit of glue on that. Wire. And I apologize if I'm out of frame. Like I said, I've never done this before, and I don't know that I'm going to be very good at it. Oh yeah, that works so much better. Yes. So get me some wire. Now, you see there's becoming even more dimension here. Now, I don't want to go any longer than that. That's actually pushing it on the length. I think it could have been a little bit shorter than that. But since there's this long bunch of leaves here, I think it will work. So I'll take a full picture of it full length at the end so you can see what I'm talking about. And now I need to find the shorter ones all around on here. So let's see here. I need a short one. There's another short one right there. And then I'm going to steal some more wire because I actually don't know where my wire is. It's probably sitting over there. Let me look real quick. Yep, leaving the camera in professional. I am such a professional. Thought it was in here. I guess I am sadly mistaken. Nope. I already took it back into the crafter. My bad. So we're going to steal one off of this. We don't need much. Cut a piece off that. And wrap it. Actually, let me see here because I'm going to put, I need at least, 3 of them in here. So that one can go there, and then we can have one right up in there. Okay. So, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? This is my brain. Get that on there good. And I do have some actual jewelry pliers that would probably help me wrap this a little bit better. But that would mean I'd have to actually go get them, and, you know, that just makes sense. You want me to do something that makes sense? You're at the wrong channel. Wrong YouTuber. Okay, for some reason this does not want to cooperate. So I'm going to try to press down again with the back of this. See if that'll help keep it still. Okay, if I can get it where it needs to be. There. Maybe? Nope, I don't think I got it that time either. But this is very frustrating. So I will be back when I figure this out. All right, I got that one fixed and I put that one on. So I have to work in odds. I need one more, and I'm gonna make this one distinctly smaller, shorter, whatever. Okay, where's the other? I have 2 of these, and I would like to get one of the smaller pieces. Sorry, guys. This is my brain. Ooh, look at that little short piece that was on there. The other one didn't have that. Must have been missing one. Ooh, that just tore off. Oh well, that'll still work. Not a big deal, because we're still stealing these pieces here. Try to find one here that they're all tangled up. I've had them for a long time. Because, like I said, I was going to use it on another project and then didn't. So, yeah. Now this I'm going to have to kind of wrap up in here because I broke off. When I pulled it off, it didn't come off completely. I think it might have actually been attached better. Don't ask me why, considering the fact that the other one seems to be missing this piece. But this will hang back here where I don't have as much. So we will have 3. I'm probably boring y'all to tears, and I apologize. I've never done this before and probably never will again after this, because if y'all watch this, wow, thank you. But this is literally how I work sometimes. Just throw stuff together. Just do it. Make it work. Okay, now I'm going to want this one up in here in front of that. So I need to kind of pick everything up, and you can't see it. pick everything up here, and I want to stick it right up in here. Make my hole. Glue that, make sure it doesn't move. And add some to this. And then lift everything up again and find the spot. And there we go. There's that piece. Second to dry there. Okay, got all the little spider webs off. And there's that dangle. Pull it back up. And this is how it's looking. So I'm going to add a few more things to it. See, it does need a little space here. It needs some greenery because it's open. So we just find something. I want to get one that hangs a little more, I think. Let me see how that looks if I just poke that in there. That one's still too long. I have to cut them shorter or they don't go in there. See, it needs something to fill in that area, but I think I want something that's a little more dangly and fluffy. Let's see what we got there. Another one of these, maybe. These are little bitty. I think we want something that's a little bigger. Whoa, deja vu just struck. Serious deja vu. Not cool, but cool. Like I dreamed this. Probably in another reality I've already done this. How many of y'all rolled your eyes at that? How many? See, I'm gonna have to figure this out. It just might not work either. I might have to get a different one. There's just a lot of trial and error to fill in these spaces. I don't like that. That's not gonna work. That's not even gonna work. So, try this smaller one. I said I didn't want, but I might actually really want. I'm telling you, this is one of the best things you own if you're a crafter. Wire cutters. I'm handy for everything. Okay, let's go up underneath here. That might be what it was. I need to go in more. First of all, I think that might be part of the problem. Just need those ones. Yep, lots of talking to myself too. So, anybody who stuck around this long, thank you. That's going to stick out too much, so let's try the smaller one here that we pulled out. The thing is, they're facing the wrong way here, so I have to kind of make it work. Cut that so it's not quite as... In time, it should fall, I would hope, but you can't be sure. That's not going to work either, see? So I'm going to go right now and try to figure this one out, and then I'll be back. All right, y'all. I know I've been messing around with this for, I don't know how long now, how long the total video will be. Hopefully I can cut out some things so it speeds it up some. But this is the basic idea. I added some of the, I'm going to have to fix that still, some of the black leaves. And we have all this, and I'm going to touch up the paint still. Let me tip this up. I need to fix that spot there. And I'm thinking about adding some little bats here and there, or some bling of some kind, something. Maybe along the bottom even, I'll do some bats or something. Ooh, I wonder how that would look with a bat right there. Like cut off the wire completely and add it like that. I might do that. That sounds kind of cool. So you will see the final. I will take pictures and show the final and photos coming up. But I'm going to finish messing with this because I'm sure I need to fix this. I need to fidget a little bit more. I need to fill in some spaces. And that's basically all I do. And you can do this with, if you have some flowers around the house like you want to do something else with, then just, you know, you can do anything. Just take what you have and make it work. This was a whole $1 here. These were probably, let's see, how much was it? It was $12, and I got either 50 or 40% off on that. These I've had around the house forever. These I purchased quite a while back because I was going to put it in the area with the background where I sit, and it never made it there, so now they're being used for this. And like I said, I don't pay full price ever for my floral stuff. But yeah, there's the idea, and Let me see. Let me turn it the other way. Can I turn this here without messing y'all up too much? Like I said, I will fidget some more because there's a space here that looks like it needs a little bit more green or something, and I might put the bat on. But you will see the finished product. You'll see the finished product in photos coming up. And thank you for tuning in. And yeah, I keep saying and because I'm really not sure what to say. And if you like this or you want to see me do something else that's a little more, that I can get really down into it and show you what I'm doing, then let me know. And I will consider doing it. This is kind of nice because I don't have to worry about getting around because I am a hot mess right now. So yeah, this is almost the final product. And yes, I'm messing up the camera horribly. So, there you go. But, thank you for tuning in, and hit the subscribe button if you like what you see so far, or just hit the like button, whatever. I'm out of here. It's late. I'm tired. And just remember, you're beautiful just the way you are, and don't let anyone take away your shine. See y'all next time. Bye.